I walking. See it again for me now. When the gates swing. Oh, I walking. Yes, Lord. Let's get to work. Yeah, you already know. We're not doing none of that playing, none of that nonsense. We getting straight to it. Y'all knew we had to do this.
Fuck you, man. Like I said, I'll delete. In New York, it's big fuck right.
Shout out that nigga. Big Mix said Merry Christmas, my nigga. I appreciate that. We working. First one through the door. Let's do it.
Deanna, you don't want money. What's up, Instagram? Facebook, my Instagram block. I'll delete.
Uh-oh. Look like we got some issues off the jump. I wonder why the hell I can't see. Damn glad. There we go. Ooh, Lord. Yes, Lord. Look like we got something going on off the jump. Off the dribble. Off the dribble. And Naeem ain't take not a second to play with him neither. This nigga said, this nigga here said, be respectful. Oh, hell. Y'all know I'm OCD. First off, let me correct something for you. I'm not no fucking blogger. You got me throwed off. Like that's the first thing. Maybe that's what they supposed to do. I'm telling you what's going on. We're gonna talk tonight because see, you one of the motherfuckers. See, you think respect is for you to laugh and have fun when you see him in this type of state.
Fuck you, man. Like I said, I'll delete. In New York, it's big fuck right. You Deanna, you don't want money. What's up, Instagram? Facebook, my Instagram block. I'll delete. Fuck you, man.
Mm. Yeah, we gonna talk. We gonna talk. But see, I don't come from that class that you come from, my nigga. I come from the class of once you gone, you gone. And what he was doing up to that point, no responsibility, no accountability. I said this a couple years ago. If you won't tell the truth in life, you damn sure will in death. You don't want to tell the truth about how you can't function. You don't feel comfortable unless you have the pill. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. Yeah, we're gonna talk.
Whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah.
It is with sadness to report that rapper Big Scarr has suddenly passed away. Big Scarr was an artist signed to Gucci Mane's new 1017 Records and had a lot of buzz going, with many saying that 2023 was going to be his biggest year yet. He was just 22 years old. News of the Memphis rapper's death began circulating on social media around 7 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, December 22nd, but Gucci later confirmed his passing in an Instagram post saying, "This hurt. I'ma miss you, Big Scarr." Gucci wrote alongside a carousel of photos of Big Scarr. A time or cause of death have not yet been revealed, but we will keep you updated as soon as we hear more information. Big Scarr, whose real name is Alexander Woods, made his commercial debut on the new 1017 compilation album Gucci Mane Presents So Icy Summer in July 2020 with So Icy Boys alongside label mates Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano, and the solo track Make a Play. Scarr held the distinction of being one of only 3 artists to appear on a track alone across the entire project. The same year, Big Scarr was involved in a near-fatal shooting where, according to his official website, he was shot in the hip, after which the bullet traveled to his chest. In quotes, "I was moving, so the bullet kept moving too. The doctors had to split me down the middle to save me. My insides got messed up, and they had to remove my appendix so I could walk again. I recovered and bounced back way quicker than I thought, though." Big Scarr appeared on one more 1017 compilation, So Icy Gang Volume 1, before releasing his debut mixtape, 2021's Big Grim Reaper, which featured appearances by Gucci, Pooh Shiesty, Fujiano, and producer Tay Keith. The project went on to peak at number 25 on Billboard's Hot 200 album chart and number 1 on Rolling Stone's Breakthrough 25 chart. Big Grim Reaper also earned the newcomer his first gold certification by the Recording Industry Association of America and set the tone for accolades to come in 2022. Following the release of Big Grim Reaper: The Return in February, Big Scarr landed a spot in the coveted 2022 XXL freshman class thanks to the support of fans who voted for him to be the list's 10th featured artist. In November, Big Scarr announced that he was scheduled to appear at Rolling Loud LA in March, which would have marked his second time performing at the Traveling Festival after having hit the stage at Rolling Loud New York in September. Earlier this month, he announced his first national tour, opening for Key Glock on his Glaucoma tour, which is set to kick off on March 5th. Hip Hop DX extends its condolences to Big Scarr's loved ones, who has gone too soon, and to the 1017 Records family. Tell someone you love them today. Life is too short. For Hip Hop DX, I'm Jeremy Hecht. I hope you guys have a good holiday.
See, my nigga, that's a blogger. That's what a blog is. They supposed to tell you, they supposed to stay right in the line with what is okay to say. The problem is everybody's doing that shit. You listen to all these accomplishments and all the things that are going on, and this is where I try to break down exactly how this whole pill shit works. There is no cool way or laid back way to do this shit. If you popping pills, it's a fucking lifestyle, period. It has to be in your body. If you do not have that opioid in your body, you're going to get sick. What blow me though is like these motherfuckers really be children. Like I be looking at them like these motherfuckers really be kids. Like they can't even grow facial hair. And this is why when Kodak Black say, I know the perk was fake, but I still ate it because I'm a gremlin. Now you can understand what the outlash is about. Stop hating on Kodak. And I knew I was going to have to do this tonight. This pill shit, let me break it down for a weed smoker, somebody who don't know what this pill shit is. Man. And it's so fucked up because this is exactly how they manufactured it to be. They want it, and it started with the Oxycontin shit and them pushing it, whatever company that was, pushing it to the doctors like this is non-addictive, to where they was only prescribing it out for cancer, car wrecks, and shit like that. And now they're prescribing it for headaches, any type of pain. This is what you're getting. You don't have a choice in this. You don't have no choice in this situation. You're going to pop the pill. You're going to find a way to get that pill, or you about to be sick. You know, I used to tell my baby mama, like, when I first started, I never forget it. This back when the blue tabs, they had blue tabs. It was the Watsons, blue Watsons. They used to have pink tins, blue tins, green tins. They had speckled, we call them speckled trouts. That was the 7.5s. They said they had tins that were speckled like that. You had the generic. And I used to put the blue Watsons in the Tylenol PM bottle because they looked alike. And I remember baby mom, when she first started seeing it was an issue, I'm like, I get off this anytime. I just got to be able to goddamn take 3 days off. I just ain't got time to take 3 days off right now. I was 21 then. By the time I had went psychotic because a bitch gave me a pill, me being a pill head, she give me the pill, say that it's a 15. I had seen a 15 before because Big Homie had the bitch down there at the doctor, and she was just putting the tab mix into a capsule, so you can make a 20 if you wanted to. It's all in the capsule. She would put the quantity of, you know what I'm saying, a 10 and a 5. So they were 15. So I knew that they were real, and I knew that they came in capsules. And so as she was getting a tattoo, it's a whole nother story, I took one. I opened it first to look at it, and I smelled it, and it smelled like amoxicillin, like an antibiotic. So I took that bitch and I threw the other two on the ground in the apartment complex and shit like that. And then that's when it was at that moment that my street career was over. It was over. After that point, nothing was the same on some Drake shit. I couldn't feel pills the correct way. It turned that I didn't tell you what it was. It turned out to be acid. It was acid. So here I am, you know, arrogant AO, you know what I'm saying, walking through this bitch. I know everything. I'm that nigga. And I'm seeing shit that's not there. And motherfuckers is still putting their life in my hands, getting in the car with me, trusting whatever I'm doing because I'm always in control. And I'm still in control because I don't know that I'm hallucinating. But that was the end. You know, months after that, it got so bad to where I ran out the house, no shoes on, because niggas was in the damn ventilation system saying they finna come kill me. I walk out the door, see a nigga walking. This is months after that. I never got back right after that acid trip. Police had to come to the campus that 3 days. I was hallucinating for like 3 days. And to be honest, I don't even know if it was 3 fucking days because I was in dream mode. I don't know what the fuck. But dog, like, it's so much shit that could have went horribly wrong. I could have just woke up in a jail cell. What if I would have saw the bitch that I was with as a fucking threat and I don't fucking know that I'm tripping? I remember when the police came to the campus police, called Mobile police, and this is after they found out that I had been drugged. Because the girl is like, he never, like, what the fuck is going on? Nobody knows what's going on. What the fuck is this? How the fuck did he just go crazy like that? And then they looked in my eyes and they can tell it was, and I'm like, what the fuck is y'all? And we go back in the room for me to get my clothes out of the dorm place that I'm staying with this girl, and I keep seeing FBI agents come in the window. They just keep coming in the window. Like, y'all don't see that they come to the window? Point is, after that, nothing was the same. 3 months later, I'm still, you know, fucked up from that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't tell the difference between dreams and reality. I'm throwing up, projectile throw up for no fucking reason. I'm still hallucinating 3 months later. And that's what, that night when I ran out the house thinking nigga was trying to kill me, that's what made me drive myself to the hospital after driving back and forth on the interstate thinking somebody was in the trunk of the car sticking a barrel of a rifle through the back seat to my back in the driver's side. I'll tell y'all that story. But I did that 4 times, roll back and forth. He's back there, he ain't back there, you tripping. He's back there. And I it was stole. But on the 4th trip, I drove myself to the hospital and said, I have a problem with opiates. That was my first time ever saying that. I have a problem with opiates. I'm dependent on opiates. I'm addicted to pills. Please help me. And that was the beginning of me coming out of that shit. Shit didn't get good immediately. Like, hey, I need some help. Nigga, you a millionaire. Hey, yo. No, hell no. It was rough and tough. But it was the first time in years that I had actually been free to where whatever I have, it's mine. I don't have to try to find who got the pills and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? Be a slave to the pill. Like I told y'all, dog, I used to make it up in my mind that the pills were being held for ransom by whoever had the pills. And I had to go pay the ransom to get the pills back to where they rightfully belong with me. And I think back on all the shit that I did. I think back now and it's like, what in the fuck? How in the fuck does that make sense? And this is why a nigga talking about disrespectful. I'm trying to tell you something, my nigga. I'm trying to tell you something. This ain't no shit. You don't know what's going on. This ain't no situation that you handle. This nigga already did. I see y'all. I appreciate that love, y'all. This nigga here is already dead. He already dead. Ain't nothing for him. Can't nobody do nothing for him. If a motherfucker want to do something for him, you want to know when they were supposed to do it?
Fuck you, man. Like I said, I was delete. In New York, it's big fuck like. You let Deanna get out of my money. What's up, Instagram? Facebook, my Instagram block. I'll delete. Fuck you, man.
Ooh. Ooh. Wee. Dog, when you in that type of situation, it ain't no soft nothing. And I say this, and I see you in the comments, you know, if you want me to answer your question, come through the Cash App or the PayPal and I'll answer the question. But I say this, and I don't blame anybody because this was, you know what I'm saying, 2000 and, you know what I'm saying, nobody, this was new to everybody. Like, niggas on pills, what the fuck? Nobody, because I didn't come from no hood rat, my mama selling food stamps and shit. I didn't come from that. Not rich, but like I said, I didn't know I could drop out of high school until I was 21 years old damn near. I didn't come from no hood rat ass family. So, you know, I'm athlete and just and I'm thinking like, dog, I'm one of the lucky ones. I'm the most lucky one. Because niggas might have been in the street on some shit. Dog, the way that you see me, you know, do things that most people don't do, and, you know, I will, you know, confident and all that, dog, I move that way everywhere. And it was amplified in the street. Just pure retarded, pure fucking retarded. And what I needed was for my loved ones not to say, hey, man, be respectful. No. Hey, get your motherfucking ass in this car. We taking you to rehab. And if a nigga, no, hell no, then you beat a nigga ass up, jump me, and put me in the car. But there's no way that a motherfucker is supposed to watch you go through that and not at least like be on, ain't no talking in the background amongst ourselves about our friend. No, let's go over there and beat this nigga ass up if he won't come to the fucking rehab. See, when you look at these situations right here, when you look at these situations right here, where a motherfucker is allowing a nigga to fall asleep and be doped out around you, but on live, let alone around you, but around you and on live, you supposed to take the fuck off on this nigga if you love him. This is the same as you seeing him take a needle out, put in his arm. This is the same as you seeing him eyeing a little girl. This the same as you seeing him coming out the back seat with a LGBT. Whoa, my nigga, whoa. You tripping. But what ends up happening, and this is the rap trap, what ends up happening is when a nigga reaches this point, and, you know, I see it a lot, you know, working with talents on the promotion and, you know, building platforms, marketing and shit like that. So I see it with people. Usually, dog, the motherfucker who will actually, a motherfucker think, man, everybody rap. But in reality, it's not that many motherfuckers. So when the nigga become the nigga who signed the Gucci and he got some chains, niggas don't be seeing that shit. Even if they might have seen it, it's not around them to where they can actually touch the chain. They don't know what the fuck going on. And a nigga can see that. So I just got to deal with Gucci and shit like that. A nigga better not say shit about my pills. I'm going to tell that nigga to get the fuck off my tour bus. And that's when that real shit hits. Like, are you really his homeboy? Are you really his brother? Because if so, you should leave, but you should beat his ass up and tell him, rehab, scream that shit loud, not holding no camera, no shit like that. You beat that nigga ass up. Tell him to go to rehab, but there is no fucking way that you would watch your fucking child take a needle to their damn arm. You would not be able to watch that. You wouldn't be able to watch your mother take a needle to her arm. That would hurt you seeing that. Look at that. Ain't nobody took off on this nigga yet. Where you going? And I'm trying to find that video. What Katrina at? Because she had the video where he was saying, where you going, cuz? Where you going? I don't have that video. Where you going, cuz? You let it slide because you want to be around the 1017 shit. You care more about you getting in position with Gucci than this dope head. You know he's not a junkie. This nigga wasn't born a junkie. You know when he started popping pills. Hold on. I'm talking to the friends and family. Who was he talking to? Where you going, cuz? You saying that that's normal? Hold on. A nigga told me y'all bloggers disrespectful. You got me fucked up, big home. You got me fucked up. I don't give a fuck about these rap niggas. I don't give a fuck about what's going on in the industry. I'm talking to help my people. Give a fuck about these motherfuckers. You've never heard me say condolences to the family, and I don't give a motherfuck about these motherfuckers. And neither do you. Neither do you. That's the difference. The blogger is obligated to say shit he don't mean. I don't have that type of tag, my nigga. Just told y'all last episode, dog, a motherfucker who has to follow what his fans want him to do, that's a motherfucker I could never trust. Your fans might want you to do a video about me or some shit like that. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. I'm not expecting I fuck with you, but if something happen, you know, I got to report on it. Oh shit, no. Yeah, big home. Just stay on over there. I don't know how to fuck around halfway. I don't do that. I don't do that halfway shit. I told motherfuckers on the No Negative News November, you motherfuckers don't give a fuck about these motherfuckers. You motherfuckers ain't said a damn word about this motherfucker. Ain't said a damn word about him or his damn anything he got going on. The best thing for you was for him to fucking overdose or get killed or go to jail. Stop fucking playing with me. Hell is you talking about? This is why this shit continued. You know, you haven't noticed it, man. Condolences to the family and everything, man. Condolences to the family and the 1017. It's a horrible loss. Make sure you like and subscribe. I don't do that. From the front door, I don't give a fuck about no rap, nigga. I don't give a fuck about no street, nigga. Told you, when I'm outside, I'm ready to die, do a life sentence. Give a fuck about nothing. That was me and Brim's. That's don't give a fuck about nothing. And we meant that shit. Retarded as it was, but we was in the street, and that's what that is. There ain't no halfway. A blogger is halfway. You don't give a fuck about the rapper. You need the rapper to die in order for you to make something off of him. But here you is talking condolences to the family. Make sure you like and subscribe. That's a blogger. Blogger don't have no control over what the fuck he does. He has to do every fucking story and be in everybody's business and post everything. And I'm trying to tell the nigga right now who's watching this, who has a person in their life that you know is down bad with them pills, and you talk about them. Let's get back around to that. I'm talking to the motherfucker that's watching this right now that has that family member, has that loved one that is down bad on them pills right now, and you talk about them. You ain't went down there and put hands on them. You ain't threw them in the back of no car. I don't play that halfway shit. If your mother had a needle to her arm, you would cry fucking tears just by the sight of it. The difference is I'll let it be known. I don't give a fuck about these niggas. I don't play that halfway shit. If I talk to you on the phone, I fuck with you. I fuck with you. Katrina says that I'm too friendly with that shit. So sometimes I have to taper that shit down. But that shit means something to me. And maybe it's because I went through that. And like I said, I don't blame my people for not, you know, stepping up and doing nothing to me, because no one at that time knew what was going on. What is this? What the fuck? You know, my mother said during this time, in the beginning, she would come to my house and she would look around and try to find weed or drugs or cocaine. She said she would find little pills everywhere, but it's like, that's medicine. I'm looking for the drugs he's on. I can tell that his behavior has changed. What fucking drug is he on? Because something has changed with him. Didn't even know that the pills were right there and didn't have no idea. No one knew about this shit back then. Brim says that I just, like, he uses my name now and say, that nigga, look at yo. Like, yo, you see what happened? Like, you know that you are being held back, and this is the same thing for the weed. Don't get too far off. Don't get too far off, because I'm coming at the weed next. Don't leave. I'm coming at the alcohol next. Don't leave. This pill situation, I have a different gauge. My gauge for junkie and all this other shit and down bad, my gauge is very sensitive because I come from good stock and I was never confused about my potential. Never confused about if I could take over the world. Like, I always knew that. So just me having to walk to a nigga house and knock on the door after I get off of work at Little Caesars, having to walk to his house and hope that he will spare me one pill until I get paid so I can go to sleep that night. It's cold as fuck right now. Around this time right here, I would have to find a fucking way to get the pill man, somebody to spare me a pill if I didn't have no money. That's down bad to me. You know, motherfuckers, you know, go on the, you know, this and that and going on the other side. I feel like that's some excuse shit if you handle that like that. And plus the fact if somebody tried you in that type of way on some shit, that is your opening to rob them. Like, that's the opening right there. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga tried me on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my gauge doesn't work like that, man. At least I ain't goddamn, fuck no. Fuck no. I don't look down at other people for confidence. I don't need to see you doing bad for me to feel good. If I'm doing good, I feel like I'm not doing good enough. I told y'all when Hassan Campbell shouted us out, Katrina hit me and she was like, celebrate yourself. And she had to tell me that because I'm just so fucking, we gotta work. Next thing, I'm not celebrating. I'm just going. I'm supposed to have that. You know what I'm saying? And that's who I'm talking to. If you a regular motherfucker, like you cool with being an average motherfucker, you don't have no issue with that shit, go watch, what's the name now? Over here, what this AO Nation shit was built on was us together coming up, overcoming the individual obstacles that we have in our life. So you, the person who has that family member or that loved one or that homeboy or that classmate that's fucked up on pills and shit like that, and the best you do for them is talk to them, talk down about them to your other classmates. So whenever you talk to somebody, that make you feel good to say how, oh, you know, goddamn, you know, Ed is still out there on that damn dope. Yeah, he fucked up, man. He down bad. I just seen him walking the other day carrying cans and shit like that. Ooh, that dope got him fucked up, boy. Yeah. What you doing up here? Man, I'm up here really trying to see if anybody will shoot me goddamn a couple dollars so I could buy a blunt. But I'm damn so glad I ain't doing bad as Eddie, though. Shot that nigga Big C. Where the fuck is Big C at? I ain't see him. Man, hold on. Oh, Lord, y'all just started this shit up, man. Hold on, this damn shit y'all doing, man. Shout out that nigga Christopher Hackett. Shout out Christopher Hackett. He says, God has blessed you to be a blessing. Oh, that's heavy. That's heavy. I appreciate that love too. Shout that nigga Hodge Mills. Hodge Mills says calling in later. Most definitely Hodge. You know, Hodge is out there. I had a lot of questions for Hodge because he because he was out there in Arizona, and I had a question about the shit out there. So he gonna call in later and give us an update on the PO situation in different places. Shout out to that nigga Hodge Mill. Shout out to that nigga House of Wolves, man. House of Wolves, man, came through and said holiday tax. Man, turn the fuck up, my nigga. Shout out to that nigga House of Wolves, man. Always rocking out with us, always showing love. I appreciate you, big homie. Shout out to that nigga Calvin Aris. Dog, I've seen you before. I don't know where I've seen you at, but I've seen you before. He said, who is these niggas? Drug addiction. Who is these niggas? Drug addiction. Break that down, Aris. I fuck with you, Aris. Break that down for us. Man, shout out to that nigga Anthony Easley. You know when Anthony come through, he don't play no motherfucking games. No words, straight love. Fuck that $5 challenge. We doing double or nothing. Real talk, my nigga. We working. Let's get down to what we got to get down to, my nigga.
Fuck you, man. Like I said, I'm delete.
All right, I see you, Big C. I see you. Hold on. How the hell Terrell Bay snuck in here like that? Man, what the hell going on? Shout out that nigga Terrell Bay in this motherfucker the real way, man. The hell you snuck up in this thing, man. Shout out to man. You already know what it is, my nigga. Shout out to Terrell Bay. That is a real, you know, when we talking about steppers in the nation, that you got one right there.
Fuck you, man. Like I said, I'm delete. In New York, it's big fuck like. You better be on to get on my money. What's up, Instagram? Facebook, my Instagram block. I'm delete.
And see, now we gotta talk. Now we gotta talk. Because see, when I'm saying this and I'm saying that and how the fuck did that happen? Shot Naeem Edwards in this motherfucker. You know how she played the real way. And it's Naeem. You gotta put that DMV thing on it. Gucci man, I need to holler at you, big home. I had tried to give you the call-in number for you to call in, but I need to holler at you, Gucci. No disrespect, my nigga, but I need to holler at Gucci man for a second. Let me get Gucci man come to the front right fast. Let me get Gucci man come to the front right fast. Shot that nigga Black Poe just jumped in this motherfucker. You know what the hell it is. Corey Park said, Man, this bitch is moving like a fucking turtle, my nigga. I'm finna get the video. Hold on.
It is with sadness to report that rapper Big Scarr has suddenly passed away. Big Scarr was an artist signed to Gucci Mane's new 1017 Records and had a lot of buzz going, with many saying that 2023 was going to be his biggest year yet. He was just 22 years old. News of the Memphis rapper's death began circulating on social media around 7 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, December 22nd, but Gucci later confirmed his passing in an Instagram post saying, "This hurt. I'ma miss you, Big Scarr," Gucci wrote alongside a carousel of photos of Big Scarr. A time or cause of death have not yet been revealed, but we will keep you updated as soon as we hear more information. Big Scarr, whose real name is Alexander Woods, made his commercial debut on the new 1017 compilation album Gucci Mane Presents So Icy Summer in July 2020 with So Icy Boys alongside label mates Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano, and the solo track Make a Play. Scarr held the distinction of being one of only 3 artists to appear on a track alone across the entire project. The same year, Big Scarr was involved in a near-fatal shooting where, according to his official website, he was shot in the hip, after which the bullet traveled to his chest. In quotes, "I was moving, so the bullet kept moving too. The doctors had to split me down the middle to save me. My insides got messed up, and they had to remove my appendix so I could walk again. I recovered and bounced back way quicker than I thought, though." Big Scarr appeared on one more 1017 compilation, So Icy Gang Volume 1, before releasing his debut mixtape, 2021's Big Grim Reaper, which featured appearances by Gucci, Pooh Shiesty, Fujiano, and producer Tay Keith. The project went on to peak at number 25.
Shout out Naeem Edwards coming through. She said, shout out Naeem Edwards. She said, "My granny beat my friend for being high." Exactly. That's what love looked like. See, this is what I'm saying. You come from a different place, big homie. Whoever came in here with that bullshit, you come from a different place where a motherfucker being rough and tough, that mean disrespectful. A motherfucker is trying to goddamn, if you ain't noticed, every time a pill death drop down, I'm on this motherfucker giving it the real way. I'm letting you know why a motherfucker would choose to pop a fake pill rather than being sick. I'm going to give you the withdrawal symptoms in just a moment. Gucci, I don't know how it's doing this. What's going on? Gucci, I need to scream it. How in the fuck is this happening? Dog, what the fuck is going on? It's cold as fucking here too? Man, I don't have time for this shit, man. Gucci, dog, why in the fuck? Lord, when the gates swing open, I walk in. Are you serious? Gucci, I gotta ask you a question, my nigga. At what point do you step up and take a little bit of responsibility? Because, and I ain't trying to put nothing down on you, big home. I'm just saying, dog, nigga done lost Pooh Shiesty, Fujiano. And these are the motherfuckers that I know about just from skimming the top. Losing motherfuckers in this type of way.
Fuck you, man. Like I said, I'll delete. In New York, it's big fuck like.
Gucci. I'm looking at a couple of niggas, Gooch. I'm looking at a couple of niggas, and and it's like, see, this is where shit get real, where inaction is an action in itself. You not saying, you know what, dog, I just can't have this shit on my hands. This shit is it's getting out of control. I'm attached to too much goddamn bullshit. Like, these little boys is really getting fucked up after I picked them up. Like, you know, as I came up with the rap trap 4 years ago, when I created it, what it said was that in order to succeed in this rap game, you have to put your life and your freedom in jeopardy. That's the only way that you can succeed. Anything other than that, you won't be noticed. This is where inactivity becomes the issue. Sitting back and just allowing slavery to go on, you're complicit. Sitting back and watching niggas kill a motherfucker in a court of law, you're accountable for that. Nigga to nigga to nigga to nigga, Gooch. Nigga to nigga to nigga to nigga. Gucci, I'm gonna be honest with you, big home. I really want to know, what was your response when you saw this video?
Fuck you, man. Like I said, I'll delete. In New York, it's big fuck like. You let Deanna get out of my money. What's up, Instagram?
What was your response, Gooch? When you seen that video, what was your response? I'm asking this because in order for you to say, I'm gonna miss you, and this is, like I said, this is for everybody. If any nigga want to take it personal on his chest, then maybe that'll cause something to happen. But since I created the rap trap, have been saying on the back end of that, there's something called the golf course theory, where everyone who profits off of Black pain, but especially Black pain in the music industry, they come to the golf course and they pay these labels to continue to only hire and sign artists that are coming in with a fucked up background. We need artists that have a high propensity to fuck up. We need headlines. We don't give a fuck about music. Headlines is the new music. Headlines is the new mixtape. These niggas don't give a fuck about a song off their mixtape. They talking about their viral moment when they robbed a nigga or they shot a nigga on camera or look at this case. Give a fuck about no mixtape. They don't want to hear you break down no mixtape. They want to hear you break down the viral moment when you got in the fight on camera and shit like that. That's why you're there. And those people come to that. So that means Michael Jordan is on the golf course. Of course, you have all the labels there. Michael Jordan. You have Gucci. You have alcohol companies, Ciroc and, Belvedere. Anybody who wants their shit promoted through the music. Obviously, you have actual pharmaceutical companies coming to the golf course saying, hey, we're switching from Molly. Hey, tell them about Percocets. Do you remember when you first heard Percocet in the music? And see, and this is where shit starts getting different, because the way I think like this because I've done the research on Operation Paperclip, Operation Northwoods. You can call it conspiracy theory you want to. This is open document. This is open for everybody to see. These are military operations. Pharmaceutical companies coming to the golf course pretending like they betting on the fucking game, but really they just lining the record. This is who bailed out the music industry. When that shit, make no fucking mistake. Make no mistake. When you started to see CD warehouses, DVD warehouses, Blockbuster, movie gallery, whatever CD store, physical CD stores, Bass Sound, all the places that sold physical CDs, when you saw them motherfuckers go out of business, if you don't think that these motherfuckers in the industry was on some I'm finna jump out this fucking window shit, you don't know nothing. See, this is where your age come into play. Where was you at when Napster came out? Not talking about LimeWire, I'm not talking about FrostWire. Where was you at when Napster came out? Did you go to school when niggas was selling bootleg CDs? Were you going to barbershops where niggas had, the barber had candy right there? He had CDs right there. You get the new Lil Wayne, a Hershey's bar, and that new Medea film and get you a fade at the same time. See, you wasn't here to see that shit go out the window. You wasn't outside and seen the goddamn DVD man, the CD man get put out of business on the street. Show money my ass. You don't think them deals started to look different? Physical CDs are taken out of the whole thing. So if you was, hey man, I'm giving you all the CD sales, but I'm keeping my show money. What did that cause when all the CDs went out the window? No, sir, we don't want no fuck them CDs sale. We don't want no physical sale, nigga. We want that show money. And what better person to run that type of deal by than a motherfucker who is damn near asleep? I'm not finna, man, it's cold as hell out here. I'm not finna be out here all night if y'all ain't gonna listen. It's cold as a bitch in here. I'm not finna keep doing this if y'all ain't gonna listen. This ain't no flim flam bullshit. The same way you will see Levi, Wrangler, Budweiser, IHOP, all these companies, Walmart, all these companies that came from the old days and they just passed it down in the family, It's the same way with this industry. The boss, Leor Cohen, he gave the business to his son. All his son can do is find a new way to fuck. Leor Cohen wasn't there to help the artists and support. No. We make the money, let the monkeys dance. All they want is trinkets anyway. Look at them. It's the front. The front of the stage is changing. The color of the paint is changing. It's the same fucking car. No, under new management. Dog, that's your fucking, are you serious? But this is another thing that you would have to maybe do research to know how they do these shell companies and trust funds, and they just switch the names around to not get hit with that tax evasion shit. You're not supposed to have a monopoly, so they'll just say, well, you got, so Walmart, Kmart, Winn-Dixie, Dollar General is all owned by the same family. They just got different names and they act like they competing. But it's one, they all eat at the table together at nighttime. It's only us. We are the only ones who are nigga. If I don't fuck with no nigga, my nigga, I don't fuck with nigga. I'm like the Klan, nigga. I don't fuck with no nigga. Give a fuck about no nigga. Fuck a nigga. I ain't got shit for no nigga, my nigga. Nigga won't even work with a nigga because a nigga wanna, no, I'm the man, nigga. Dog, you know, it's always hilarious to me when I have a older, when I'm saying old, I mean 30+ year old rapper, you know what I'm saying, coming into the YouTube class, or we're about to start their campaign and shit like that. And I'm talking about, you know, what we're doing and why we're going to be doing it. And they try to cut in as if they know what the fuck is going on. It's like, dog, you shouldn't be cutting in right now. You don't know nothing about this shit. You make music. That's what you know about. You have no idea what the fuck promotion is. What you think promotion is, that's bullshit. You think promotion is fucking buying a fucking a sponsored ad on social media and getting a playlist. You don't know nothing about no fucking algorithm. Motherfucker talking about they'll build a platform. Nigga, you gonna have to show me something. What's the names? What's the names? What are the names? But that's just, dog. I remember when the class was $1,000. I will never forget this. It was a full-fledged fucking tech company, a white tech company. Dog, I'm talking to them on camera because I needed to, you know, who the fuck are these motherfuckers? Because that's when I was, you know, everybody came because it was the monetization guarantee, and nobody could guarantee monetization on YouTube. Could seriously guarantee it. So they came and I looked in there. They had a full-fledged fucking tech company in that garage. These motherfuckers were so fucking far past anything I had ever seen. When I started talking about what we're going to do to promote them, motherfucker didn't say a word. Didn't say a word. Asked me to repeat things. He didn't try to butt in and say, oh, yeah, I know, because that's what you want to get in the algorithm to get your likes up. Oh, not big. How many channels you got monetized? Of your own. How many of your own channels do you got monetized? None? Okay. How old you is? 36 years old, but you butting in as I'm talking, as if you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Why? But that is a nigga thing. That is a nigga thing to the bone. You don't know shit about no fucking car, but you want to butt in and, oh yeah, because you gotta filter the oil before you put it back in there. Hey, Big Home, let me go ahead and I'm gonna give your money back, Big Home, because it seems like you got it under control. and shit like that. Let me go and get your damn money back. A nigga cannot stand another nigga. White man start talking about some fucking Hebrew Israelite bullshit motherfucker just sitting there. Yeah, he got a point. He got a point. Only we have that problem. They know how to put that petty shit, that bullshit to the side to get some money. Shit. Shit. Nigga, is that Colorado Rick in this motherfucker? What the fuck? Nigga, shout out Colorado Rick in this motherfucker, my nigga. Merry Christmas, my nigga. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. That's big home right there. Also, I want to say congratulations to Kayla, my assistant for damn near half a decade now. She is now a mother. She's just given birth to a healthy child. Oh, here we go. Hold on, Hodge. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. And I want to salute her, and I want to thank her so much for, you know, keeping me in line. You know, without her and without, you know, the team, I understand that, you know what I'm saying? I know that what I do, promote and market, I can build platforms. That's what I can do. You know, this YouTube shit is fun. I get to talk out, whatever, but building platform, promotion, marketing, that's what I do. That's tactical operation. That's my business. I don't know how to do shit else. If I'm on the phone with Hodge, I'm asking him about Arizona. I'm asking him about Las Vegas. I'm just listening. Like I told y'all last night, I love to hear people talk about shit that when I'm talking to Naeem about, you know, ghostwriting and contracts and shit like that, and she can run it down and we can have a conversation and I can make analogies or parallels to, you know, what it is I do. So I just, like I said, I congratulations, Kayla. Thank you so much for everything that you do for not only the platform, but everything that you do for me. Years, and she hasn't complained not once. So thank you and congratulations. But shout out to that nigga Colorado Rick. If y'all don't know, that nigga Colorado Rick was out there in Chicago walking down on niggas, telling them what to say. Like he was that nigga that ran down on what's the name? That nigga Run DMC son in the street holding his collar. That nigga telling niggas what they tell him this. Hey, tell them what's going on. Tell them what's going on. Tell them about no negative news. Tell them about no negative. I'm talking about he on some mafia shit. Real talk. Yeah, so man, like I said, I'm blessed to have such a strong team around me, of real people. And I'm just extremely appreciative of that. But as I was saying, these things, these people working together is nothing new. This is what they do. If one of them fuck the other one's wife, they can get past that to get some money. If one of them, you know, messes with underage girls or boys, they can get past that to get some money. Us? Why, nigga, where you from, nigga? Oh, nigga, you with that goddamn, what you said, nigga? Oh, we don't do that, nigga. Nigga ain't got nothing but ready to, I'm talking about anything. Anything. Nigga, you a nigga, and just a nigga trying to find a reason not to fuck with a nigga. Have every reason. We stay in the same location. Hey, you do this, I do this. We can accent each other if we just join forces. Yeah, but really, man, you know, really, we just independent, man. We just do everything independent. But just as soon as a goddamn white company raise their hand, these motherfuckers, you need some, boss? So, yeah, they definitely work together, and they've been working together as we've been fighting. And that's their job, to keep us looking at each other as they look at that money. We got Hodge Mims on the line. Hodge, tell me something. Hold on, let me get the Gucci Mane thing finished though. As far as Gucci, and I'll come back to the Gucci thing. But go ahead, Hodge. Tell me something, man. What are you seeing in this situation?
Man, I think they know what it is, man. You know, like my pilots be saying out there, they don't even call them fake perks no more. They call them blues, or they say they chasing a dragon. You know, it's like the new form of heroin, and everybody caught on to it. They said they don't even want powder no more. They want that. It's coming all different colors. They're making it look like Skittles, how they was doing Molly and ecstasy. It's pretty much the same thing. It's just, you know, how the cartel are packaging it so they can distribute it to whoever's catching it. So, you know, you'll get the pink ones, he'll get the blue ones, he get the yellow ones, so they can keep track of the tabs of who's catching which pill or which package. But other than that, it's the same old pill. It's fitting. It's the fentanyl.
So tell me this right here, because you know I had this conversation because I saw a channel that interviews homeless people in Arizona, I believe, and they were saying that these pills cost $2 a piece. What information have you got on that?
Yeah, they're about $2-3 a piece. You know, it's a numbers thing. They busting people with millions of pills, pounds of powder. So you can get the powder for X amount of dollars. You can get the pills for $1 a pill, 50 cents a pill if you buy so many pills. You buy 10,000 pills for $10,000.
But no, but see,
you know, they got all the pills.
But Hodge, they saying that, and I don't know if this motherfucker letting you hear me. They saying that he was interviewing junkies on the street, and he asked them how much do they cost, and different junkies around the city all said $2. You know, sometimes they'll try to beat you and get you for $4, but pretty much $2 is the going rate. And I think
$2 everywhere. You know, you can get the powder now, and you can smoke the powder, or sniff the powder, or put it in your coat, or sprinkle it across your weed, or you can take the pill and they'll break the pill up in 5 pieces, 8 pieces, depending on how much you can do, and they'll do a little piece at a time. You know, I got peoples that's on it. I got peoples that's passed away from it. I got people that accidentally took it and died on the spot. You know.
Tell me, Hodge.
You know.
Tell me this, Hodge. My question is this. Do you think this boy here knew, and he was in Memphis, do you think he knew? Do these kids know they're taking fentanyl?
Yeah.
Or, huh?
No, I think they know, you know, because you know, when, not to put it out there, but when my peoples went out there, they was in Louisiana, and they like to slide it by. Don't take it all, break it up, do this. And after your first time taking it, you were like, what is this? And they pretty much understand it's not a Percocet, because it's so damn powerful. It ain't no mistaking this for a Percocet. This ain't no perk. Nigga, I almost died. Oh. So motherfuckers understand when they be taking them drugs, they know what they doing. He probably took too much. He probably mixed it with some other drug. You know, my relative, it was a reaction to prescription medication. So she on the fitting with the prescription medication, and those two chemical reactions shut her body down.
It was. Did you say she was on the and what?
Fentanyl in the prescription medication.
What prescription?
I didn't get the name of it, but it was oh man, I can't even.
It would have to be Xanax. It would have to be Xanax.
Don't take this with drugs type.
Yeah, no. That would have to be Xanax. Xanax is the only thing that that I would think of that would that you would mix and it would shut down like that.
Yeah, it was a detox medication, something to detox them off the medication. I was Suboxone.
Wow.
Like you know, it was some old detox shit, and they thought they was slick taking the detox shit and having the other shit in their system, trying to go back and forth and fuck with their body and shut their body down. You know, people out there, meth, people in Cali is on meth. They on meth and the shit. I mean, gangbangers is on meth and fentanyl. It's not just, you know, it's out there.
And that's real. And that's
like coke.
That's very important what you just said. That it's not what you think of a junkie. Like, because as we see this nigga right here, you wouldn't think that he was a junkie, but there's no way that you say that, you know, a motherfucker being sleep, wobbling and all that shit, that's not junkie shit. Like, and my, like I said, my question was, dog, do they know they're taking fentanyl? If they know they're taking fentanyl, it's like, dog, you know that you a fucking junkie. Like, you know, like
2023, unless it's your first time and you die on the spot, they know they taking fentanyl. You can't get no more fucking real Percocets. That shit ended fucking 2017, 2018.
Stop that, man. Stop that, man. You said you said,
oh. They were swallowing perks, they were swallowing 5s and 10s, like you was saying Watsons and all types of shit. They got Tylenol in it. They was getting it. I seen them move from the 5s to the 10s to the 15s to the 20s to the fake shit. Now they stuck on the fake. You know, and when the fake not around, they gonna start shooting film. I seen that happen. I seen young boys put the needle in their arm because they couldn't get the fucking pill. So they want to get a high. Once you get to the fake shit, or the fentanyl, you a heroin addict. But maybe that's the next step. Is for the
ooh, shit. And see, that's so that and you know, this is and this is what we gotta, you know, go down and because I don't want a person to, you know, heroin and you know, just think a motherfucker fucked up. Dog, you can accidentally fall into this life. Not accidentally I'm accidentally popping pills every day. I'm talking about accidentally, like, dog, I'm getting sick without this. Like, and you ain't never been through that before. You thought it was fun, but now it's something you actually have to do. So I'm gonna tell you about the withdrawal.
The doctor give you the pills. If your mind and body not strong enough to say fuck these pills, you might get addicted if your pain is that bad.
I'm gonna say this though, Hodge. I'm gonna say this, Hodge. Y'all can't hear me, can you?
They give you these pills, or they were. I can't speak, you know what I'm saying? But you know, those four, like you see, those 4 small motherfuckers, they became addicts. Now, what's the next best thing? Street pharmaceuticals. You know, doctors is cracking down, and your addiction ain't going away. The monkey gets stronger, the gorilla gets stronger on your back. Next thing you know, you're breaking the pill up 6 times, putting it on the foil, lighting it up like dope. Kind of like how the crack was. You know, motherfuckers start off selling it in the 80s. By the time the 90s come, they crack fiends themselves. Niggas is bums themselves now. They don't practice it. I mean, they don't feed.
Hold on, Hard. Let me, because I want to go into the withdrawal because I, honestly, I'm gonna be for real. That whole hurting your back shit and all that shit, I don't believe. On some real shit, I do not believe that. That would be something that a motherfucker want to say just to make it sound like it was an accident. Dog, this getting into this pill life, this ain't no accident. So I'm gonna tell you about everything in this moment. Man, shout out to Divine Son. Man, shout out to that nigga Jazz. Man, what the hell Jazz doing? Shout out to that nigga Jazz and Jackson came through the door with that real shit. No words, straight love. I appreciate that, big home. Man, House of Wolves, man, came through again with that love, man. Come on with it. I see you, big home. You know it's Christmas. Shout out to T-Wheel. T-Wheel said he checked out without fulfilling his blessing. Heavy shit. Heavy. Shout out to did he come back? I don't know if he came back. If you came back through Anthony Easley, I appreciate that. Shout out to I have to believe that this is hold on. Damn. I gotta believe that this is Fio. I gotta believe this Fio. He said that's 3 artists under Gucci gone. Big Scarr, Pooh Shiesty, and Fujiano. What Gucci got going on? Now let me break down. Like, I don't believe that whole you hurt your back or you hurt your and like I said, by all means, Hard, you can definitely, if you have, you know, evidence saying otherwise, you know, because I could have said, man, I hurt my tooth. And that's why that's the first time I popped a pill, but I didn't get, you know, addicted then. You know, I got on the pills. I don't even, well, it was through somebody that I looked up to, you know what I'm saying? And first it was the sleeping pills, and then it was the pills. And I just admired him so much that it's like, oh, whatever he doing, you know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to pop them. I wanted to pop them. I don't know when I first realized that, oh no, this ain't no volunteer. Nah, you being drafted. This ain't no volunteer shit. Nigga, you gotta go. Like, this shit is serious. This ain't no play shit. This is real deal. This is not a fucking.
If you hurt your back, I think it might be a 50-50 because you understand the consequences. And you kind of like, I got a reason to fuck with it, you know? Because when I hurt my back, I didn't fuck with it. I tried to sell them. So when I didn't come up, when they didn't have no Percocets in my bloodstream, and I had powder in my bloodstream, they was like, nah, we taking you off these Percocets. I was like, fuck you. I was swallowing no way.
Yeah.
You know, I was doing other things.
Yeah.
But, you know, I know people that hurt their leg and they start taking them, but they were influenced by other people. They were hyped up by the surrounding environment. They kind of took taking. It was like a pill party. You know, I was around when they were having, we knew to connect, and they would sit around and pass them around to everybody, and they would encourage everybody to swallow the pill. That's when they were the real Percocets, you know, when it was the real epidemic. So, you know, the Perc epidemic was real, and by the time they got to the fentanyl, everybody was already addicted. My ex was on it. She used to fall asleep like the cigarette, fall asleep with a whole series to burn in her mouth. And I used to let it happen. And wake her up at the end, and when the whole shit used to fall on her chest, used to fall off. I sit there and shake my head, like, what you doing?
Yeah, and you know, but you know, hard, but I'm
Why you let me do that?
I don't think they can hear me when I'm on the thing. No, Hodge, I think it see, I don't know about, you know, those big injuries, because I feel like maybe you could. And see, back then, you know, 2010 and stuff like that, people didn't know. They did not know that, like, pills was not an epidemic. That wasn't even a factor. So maybe, you know, maybe that could, you know, kind of take place. I just like to own mine wholeheartedly. I pop pills because I wanted to. It's not because, man, I just couldn't. No, like, after I got my tooth pulled, I didn't have to take tabs. I just, you know what I'm saying? I guess I came back around, you know what I'm saying? And I was just, fuck it, pop a pill, whatever. I don't know exactly how I got started, but I know that it was some voluntary shit and it was not an accident. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm going deep into why a person will keep popping pills. It's a cycle. Nobody wants, I can only imagine what a girl go.
2020s, and since the pandemic, they popping it to get high. All these new motherfuckers, oh boy, Big Scarr, he popping it to get high. They have to be coached how to pop them or they would die. So you just not gonna sell a nigga a pill and get him off on his way. You have bodies all around town. So they gotta coach you. Hey, do this, do that, do this, so you won't have a dead customer. So they know what they doing. This ain't no surprise. It's the first time.
No. And look, and this is what I want to say too. Like, dog, you know, I think that, you know, my situation was different, but I think it's still a mind thing, because, you know, you would end up taking too many pills and you would nod out, or you take too many pills and you have a headache so fucking heavy that a motherfucker can't. I remember those fucking blinding headaches. Just, I'm talking about, oh my God. And you would have to take a bar to loosen your shit back up. Like, that was, dog, and it. So that's what it was. But through the withdrawal situation, like, your flu-like symptoms is a bullshit word, because they'll say that about a lot of things. Dog, this is I can't move. I feel like I'm trapped inside my body. My body is nothing more than a shell. I know that I look like shit right now. There's no way that I look anywhere near what I usually look like, because I feel so bad. And then comes the stomach shit, where you're going to the bathroom out of your ass. When you start pissing, and like I said, I don't know what it's like for a girl, but when you start pissing, that yellow greenish. I call it amoebas, but it's just like it just looks like if you've seen a tick under a scope, what is it like it looks like crabs, you know what I'm saying? Crabs, like soft crabs, and it's just that is your shit. That's your shit. That's what your shit is turned into. And so what's happened is some type of way. So your dick is it's over with. Ain't no more dick. Like you might as well not have no dick. I remember one time I tried to fuck through the withdrawals and I was on soft and the bitch started giving me head and it wasn't 3 seconds before I bust. Like I was still on soft 3 seconds and I busted. I was that sensitive and shit like that. And it didn't feel good. You know what I'm saying? It is just a horrible, horrible fucking situation. And it's going to be like that every second of every minute of every hour of every fucking day. There ain't going to be no sleep. There ain't gonna be no taking no fucking, motherfucker said take the Xanax or whatever like that. I don't know. Maybe that would work, but I know waking up with just.
You can take except that dope. I used to have to give my ex money every day to go to the dope man. The dope man would be up at the crack of dawn. Like the dope man, for real, he'd sell the pills and she would go get the 20s or the 30s, and she needed it every day. It was $20 back then, so I'd give her $20, 10 for gas and 10 for some cigarettes. I worked to the strip clubs, had cash every day, and she depended on it. And it was kind of a cycle because I depended on her half to make the bills work. So I had to give her what she needed to get her day started every fucking morning, day in, day out. If she didn't have that, she couldn't move. She couldn't get out the bed. I had to go to the dope man and get the bill.
Yep. It's dog. I'm telling you, it's a very.
She damn near shit on herself. I never seen her throw up, but she damn near shit on herself. When she go 2-3 days without that, we gotta call around. The whole family know, and it's kind of like a fucked up thing. It's like knowing you got a crackhead in your family. It's bad, but it's kind of like what the fuck can you do?
And and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this hard. I'm gonna say this. I was so ashamed. I was so fucking ashamed. I'd be motherfucked if I, you know what I'm saying? If that would have been horrible. Even though, like I said, now that people know what's going on, and that's why, looking back on it now, I seen somebody had a question. If you have a question, you go through the Cash App or the PayPal, and I'll answer your question. But like, people look at it now like, nigga, you wasn't fucked up at all. Because when you look at what's going on now with the shit, it's like, dog, this is what the fuck going on. But when we're talking about the shitting on yourself, what happens is, I don't know. And like I said, we got Dr. D coming in on Thursday, and he's gonna break down the scientific medical, situation. But the stomach shit is just so, it's just there's no ignoring it. So sometimes you will hope that instead of having to actually go to that bathroom, you can actually just fart and let that uncomfortableness out. If you mistake a fart for shit, then you're gonna, but before anything happens, you're gonna have wet draws. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have wet draws, and it's like I said, it's a certain smell. Not just the shit. It's what you're gonna smell like because you're going back and forth, and you're gonna be shitting out your ass so much that I remember being locked up in Daphne, where I had to actually try to find whatever lubrication I could to wipe Vaseline or some type of lube on my ass so that it wouldn't burn when I got up. You're shitting that much. I don't know what the fuck it is coming out your ass, but that shit, you shit that shit raw. You shit it raw to where now when you
was so constipated from taking the pills. This lady is like 65, 70 years old. died from this. And it was, I forgot what it was called, but I swear to God, she died from this because she was on the perks and she couldn't stop taking them. She was 65, 70, and she was literally throwing up the poop because her body was backed up, had to come out some way. Because from taking the perks all the years and the medication all the years, she was so constipated she couldn't use the bathroom. And that's what happens to old folks when you take these motherfucking drugs for 30, 40 years. You can't shit at all. The shit gotta come out.
And so how did she shit?
She had to throw it up out of her mouth. She literally threw it up.
Dog, do you know that, I ain't gonna say who told me, but nigga said that to me, that a nigga would throw up out his fucking mouth. And dog, that shit right there, man, that, wow. And it's like, and you know, like I said, far be it from me, and this is what I'm trying to explain, far be it from me to wag my finger. Are you a junkie? What I'm telling you is, you know where you're supposed to be. There was not a day that I was outside that I was ever confused. Oh, well, I'm just popping pills because I'm popping pills because I want to and I'm addicted. And here's the thing. You will start popping pills to get high so you can roll. But that shit, just like anything else, your tolerance gets up to a certain level to where now you have to pop a pill just to get out of bed. So you're going to have a pop a pill just to feel normal. And then your next pill will be for fun. And this is how you go down this crime spree. You can't have no job like this. You got to be able to move around and you're going to do bullshit. Your car going to go out of date. You know, this is going to fuck up. You're going to be on side of the road. You're going to have to ask for gas. I had to do that. You're gonna have to steal out of stores because you can't spend no money in the store. You got to spend this money with the pill man. You already $2 short, and you hope he gonna fuck with you on that and give you the whole thing. You know the way you living, my nigga. You know how you live. And if this sounds like you, and you're on beer, and you're on weed, dog. Take the withdrawal. Well, alcohol, I heard that withdrawal is horrible. Xanax, you know what I'm saying? I heard that withdrawal is horrible. Dog, if you know that you're putting your life as a second priority so that you can get high, so that you can roll, so that you don't get sick, dog, take your ass to the fucking hospital now. Right now. Right now. If you have to walk 10 miles, walk right now. Go to the hospital and say, I have an opioid issue. And hear what the fuck they have to say to you. Your problem is you're not admitting it. Hold on.
I love you. Hey, I gotta get out of here, man.
Hey, man, you know what it is, man. I appreciate that update, House. All right. I hand cold as fuck. Dog, you don't have to ask no questions. By the time you get to this point right here, my nigga, it's time to go. It's time to go. Your life is no longer your own. It's over. It's over. And this goes back to what I was saying to you, Gucci. Gucci, you got to talk to me, my nigga. These is kids. There is nowhere on the planet where they will be a grown-up around this many young kids and nobody will look at that grown-up. It's getting to the point where you're going to have to, you can't say, man, I ain't telling them nigga what to do. That's not going to work no more, my nigga. Maybe if it was just Pooh Shiesty, maybe if it was just Fujiano, maybe if it was just, but dog, you having a track record for getting young niggas fucked up, regardless of if you did it. This is what I'm saying. This is what comes with being a leader. You want to be the leader. This is what comes with it. There is no, oh, nigga, that ain't my fault. Everything is your fault. That's part of being a leader. A mother cannot, it ain't my fault we getting evicted. He didn't give me no money. No. He's a deadbeat. He's fucked up. What are you going to do? You still have kids. When you saw that video of that boy fucked up like that, the word should have been, hey, you going to either go to this program or you off the label. And if you didn't do that, then that means that money is way more important because you damn sure finna get paid right now. You better believe it. Because ain't nobody gave a fuck about this nigga Big Scarr more than they do right now. If you want to promote a project, if you want to promote t-shirts, whatever you want to sell right now, this is the time for you to do it. Off this little boy death. I told y'all that when I created the rap trap, on the back of it, I had something called the golf course theory, where I said that everybody who profits off of black pain, that's male or female, they will come to the golf course and pay the record label for them to continue to only fuck with artists that come from broken homes. You know, artists that have underlying mental issues. Didn't graduate high school. Has active ops, already has a felony, already has a criminal record. Because that makes for a more entertaining fight. And this is when I first compared the game to the Roman Colosseum. Motherfuckers ain't down there to rap. Motherfuckers is down there to fight and get in bullshit. Tomorrow you gonna wake up and NBA YoungBoy is dead. Next day you gonna wake up and fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna keep going like that, and that's what it needs to be in order for them to make up that fucking money that they lost when them CDs and fucking DVDs went out of fucking service. You sit back and pretend like them labels losing those physical CD sales, like that didn't make them rethink they shit. Man, them motherfuckers was doing all kind of shit trying to make Napster a criminal organization. You had never heard a word from these motherfuckers from the label. Soon as Napster came, these motherfuckers came out the woodworks and ran all type of propaganda campaigns, trying to get them pushed the fuck off the planet. Talking about arresting them people. They were able to do that because of the relationships they had. These are the owners of the zoo. We want the zoo to be entertaining and everything, but you can't have these animals getting free on the street. And we don't want to come here to see no animal sleep. We want to see no animal be smart. We want to see these motherfuckers fight with blood and gore. Tell us what you need in order to make these motherfuckers more aggressive so we can get more people coming into this damn zoo. It was a two-pronged attack. One thing, we're going to get money from them being entertained, but two thing is, when they see these animals in these cages and look how violent they are, they're going to take that back home with them. So when they see a black man and he don't have no motherfucking work uniform on, even though every serial killer, every real evil motherfucker who killed kids and old people has looked just like they fucking nephew, a nigga from O Block ain't never did nothing to no grandma on no, you know what I'm saying? Blood nigga, Crip nigga ain't never did nothing. You having issues with your motherfucking uncle coming in the room and kidnapping little girls off the street and putting them in the dungeon and cutting their faces off and wearing it as he fucking, you know, that's what's going on. How the fuck is you scared of me because I got tattoos and shit when you just seen this guy? Are you serious? Oh my God. Whoa. BTK killer, Ted Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, Charles Manson, Columbine. Fuck, just name these, and these motherfuckers ain't coming that shit in Buffalo the first time you seen something like that. Other than that, they coming straight to where your children are. It's not no nigga up that bitch listening to fucking Chief Keef that's gonna come to the school and kill everybody. So this is what I'm asking. Gucci, I'm thinking that you got to do something with this shit, big hog. I'm thinking you got to stand up and say something. If you don't say nothing, then we have to look at you the same way we look at the white man. If you not gonna do nothing to tell the artist, hey man, I ain't with this shit. Y'all ain't finna do this here. Hey man, if you want to be that type of person, go on over there. We don't do that over here. But that means that you're gonna have to sacrifice your money. And that would be as useless as a no negative news November campaign. Because when you do that and tell niggas to stop doing that shit and get clean, nobody will ever give a fuck about your artists again. And we can't do nothing about it because when it comes to us coming together, man, that nigga goddamn said this about Dolph when Nipsey died. And this nigga said, man, I don't fuck with them. We got a million reasons not to fuck with each other, where they will have 2 billion reasons not to fuck with each other. But if the reason why they should fuck with each other is money, all of that shit go to the side. I'm gonna say something right now that it's probably thrown off. But dog, it's hard not to look at us as a fragile creature. Our ego has to be fragile if every time we are anywhere, we have to show how gangster we are. Like everywhere we go, we have to show that we are real gangsters. We real street niggas. Nigga, I kill a nigga. We got to show how tough we are. The white man will call the police with fucking ease. He has no reason, no desire to show you how manly he is. But we could be rich and we still worried about a nigga trying to punk us out. And I'm saying weak because it's that thing. Like if you like you walking through a fucking elementary school and a kid tell you that they'll whoop your ass, motherfucker, you ain't gonna do shit to me, motherfucker. Hey, man, you better get this motherfucker before I beat this little motherfucker ass. Tory? Nigga, is that Tory Lane? What the fuck is you doing? I ain't even see you over there. Told your ass you too damn short to be fucking with that damn girl. Every time we challenge, if we feel like we challenge, we need to tell the whole internet, this nigga tried me and I told that fuck nigga, hey, bitch ass nigga, hey, nigga, look. I'm telling you, I don't understand it. I do not understand it. And I'm telling you this, and I want you to apply this to your everyday life. If there's someone in your life who has proof that they're better than you at something, and they're talking to you about that thing, allow that person to lead without you acting like you know what the fuck they're talking about and as if you're their equal in that fucking field. Why in the fuck can't you be a 0 in driving but 100 in farming? You're a 0 in farming, but when it comes to mechanic work, you're 100. What the fuck? Not, but you want to nigga talking about farming, you want to butt in and talk like, what the fuck are you talking for? You don't know shit about farming. All you know is what you've seen on TV. You have a casual knowledge. Dog, I've been doing this farming shit since I've been born. If I'm telling you something about it, you shut the fuck up. And if you want to know more, you write something down. But with us, no, hell no. And this is where niggas get so fucked up at, unless a nigga feel like that nigga got more money. And that's the most retarded shit ever. This nigga could have got money doing something totally different. But if he got money, he can tell you about mechanic shit. He can tell you about fashion. He can tell you about photography. This nigga got paid off a fucking lawsuit. But the nigga got money, so when he tell you, listen, man, what you gotta do, man, take that damn oil pan, filter that oil out, and put that shit back in the top of that motherfucker, and then take your little dipper and put it in the motherfucking the motherfucking the hole, the damn hole where you put the damn windshield wiper fluid at. Yeah, put some of that so it can be slick and move faster. That's what you gotta do. I'm trying to tell you now. You see how I got this money? Yeah, man. So that's what that is, man. And like I said, dog, if you fuck with somebody, if you got somebody you fuck with the long way, if they going down the wrong path, what you got to do is don't fuck with them from afar, answer the phone when they call and act like nothing is wrong. If you fuck with them, every time you talk to them, it should be evident. Hey, man, I need you to get better immediately. We're not talking about nothing else but your problem. It's going to be an awkward conversation, but do you fuck with them or not? But if you was just talking about how down bad this motherfucker is, but now you on the phone with him, and yeah, man, you seen the game? Yeah, man, I think the Ravens going to take it this year. Yeah, man, you seen that shit with Skip and goddamn Shannon Sharp? Man, I seen that motherfucker, man, that motherfucker stay talking. How in the fuck is a Skip and Shannon Sharp argument gonna help this motherfucker not OD like this boy here? Stop the play shit, man. If you fuck with somebody, fuck with them the real way. And if you addicted, son of a bitch, if you addicted to something, I know for sure pills, go to the hospital right now, tell them, and you will have options put down for you. You got to be tired now. If you know that you ain't tired and you just love it, if that shit ain't destroyed your life enough, then don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. If those pills are more important in your life, don't worry about it. Don't waste nobody's time. You're not ready to stop. You still feel like you know what the fuck you doing, even though it's been proven that you don't know how much dope in this fucking pressed up ass pill. You don't know what the fuck going on. All you got is nigga knowledge. Nigga telling you, see, bro, what you got to do, bro. Put that motherfucker in the top of the cap like this here. See that? See? Look at that. See, when it turned red, that's how you know it's a fake pill. But see, hold on. It ain't that it's bad. It's just you gonna have to snort it. So after you wet it, you need to put it in the microwave for exactly 1 minute and 19 seconds. No longer, no shorter, or you gonna die. But look, once you get it, you scrape it off the surface. Scrape it off the surface. You put that bitch on the top of your key tip, and then make sure when you hit it from the left nose to the right nose. If you go from right to left, see, that's where your brain at. See, your brain on the left-hand side. But when we see in a backwards vision. So if you hit in the wrong way, you'll be then went blind. So listen to me now. Take it from the left nose to the right nose, but make sure it's an even amount on the damn key tip or you gonna die. But that's how you supposed to get high the real way, bro. I'm trying to tell you now. I already seen what's going on, bro. You know I'm tied in with the real people now. Get your stupid ass off this damn corner, man, with that bullshit. I can tell you, bro. See, everybody dying off these fake pills. I can tell you how to tell if it's real, bro. All you got. And here you is, you so junked out. You so junked out. You so motherfucking junked out. You know damn well this boy ain't graduate not one class in school, not high school, not junior middle school. Nigga, this nigga ain't graduating past not one class in none of the lessons. This nigga couldn't play sports because he couldn't take directions. But here this nigga on the street, look, bro, did what you need to do. Let me tell you, bro. See, 'cause a lot of folks, they really think this shit more stronger than what it really is, bro. Really, all you gotta do, there it is. There it is. This nigga done dropped out of every class that ever been presented to him, but here he is on the corner on fucking TikTok telling motherfuckers how to detect fake pills and how to do it the right way. All right. If you so junked out that you go, what? Okay, the left, hold on, you said the left, okay. Left nostril first, okay. How long I put? A minute and 19 seconds, boy. You better listen for you be the OD, boy. I'm trying to tell you what's going on. A minute, 19 seconds, not a second longer, not a second short. I'm trying to save your life now, boy. When you get the pill, make sure you scrape it and get it on your key fob. It gotta be a push start key fob. If you do it off an old Kia key or a goddamn Chevrolet, you gonna die. It gotta be a motherfucking push start car. So you can hit it the right way. Trying to tell you now, these folks scared of this shit. You ain't got to be scared of this shit. Ain't nothing wrong with this shit. You just got to know what you're doing. And here you is. And here you is. I know, big bro. I know. I know you know what you're talking about, big bro. Yeah. Y'all niggas better get y'all shit together. If you think a motherfucker gonna respect you because you died, you got life fucked up. You got life fucked up. Cause you niggas is the fucking problem. In all your songs, you talking all of this rah-rah, rough guy, tough guy shit. And then you go to jail and you be the first one to tell. You talking all this goddamn popping pill because I got plenty of money, nigga, and all this shit. And now you done overdose, nigga, coming to comments to man, you blog a nigga too disrespectful, bro. Y'all gotta show some respect. Are you serious? That just the music, bro. Just the music, huh?
Fuck you, man. Like I said, I was elite. In New York, it's big fuck like. You just damn me. You let Deanna get out of my money. What's up? Instagram. Facebook, my Instagram block.
I can't do it. I can't show it because I can't show I can't show it. It won't let me download it. It won't let me download it. But I've seen somebody ask, how did I stop popping pills? And I just, like I said, I went to the hospital because I was scared. Like, and so I'll give you this before we go. So me being arrogant and all this other shit like that, I'm like that because I trust my senses. I can smell, I can hear, I can see, I can feel, I can sense, you know what I'm saying? I set shit up to where I'm comfortable here because of the things that I have set up out there. You know what I'm saying? When I came to the understanding, when I came back home and my mother showed me that what I was seeing was not there, that was the weakest I've ever felt in my fucking life. Because for the first time, it's like, I can't trust my senses. Who the fuck am I? Not being able to know how many steps it's gonna take to, like, arrogant because I can, outthink certain things and move and I can see certain things before they happen and shit like that. But now I can't even see what's going on right now. I was feeling snakes crawl on me. So that was a problem for me, dog. Like, me not being in control is a fucking problem. It is a problem for me. Ooh, it is a problem for me. So that's what drove me to it. If I can't trust my senses, then I'm a crazy nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way I'm Ayo Consaco. Like, I'm a crazy nigga. You know what I'm saying? When I'm doing this shit, I'm pretending. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing it so I could, get out of situation. I can play stupid real good. That's a defense mechanism I have. But now I don't really know. So I'm making a joke and it's not hitting because you're not seeing what I'm seeing. Ooh-wee. Yeah, my nigga. Like, that was so that, and that, like I said, that's why when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to the nigga who knows that he's supposed to be someone. When I was out there, I was never fucking confused on who I was. I am that nigga in real life. I've been him since I was 16 years old. Popular, him, hoes, top dog. You wonder why I let it be known I'm number one. I've been number one in the state of Alabama since 2018. But I need that. I have to be number one. Like, I have to be number one. It can't be nobody above me. And so I come from that. I come from where we used to compete. If we doing a song together, I'm trying to do my verse better than yours. In my day, it was friendly competition. It didn't mean that we had to kill each other. I'm going to push you, you push me. But being number one is a fucking must. It is a must. And that's why I talk the way I talk. And if you work with me, that's why I work that way. Living without being number one ain't really living. Like, dog, you need to be that nigga. Like, bitches, my bitches need, when a nigga asks them or a bitch asks them, so who are some of your exes? Ayo is gonna be the first name they say. Out of all the hoes I done fuck, that's 100 plus. Not one of them is gonna name any other nigga but me. I am the biggest nigga, most important nigga that any of them have fucked. And these ain't country bumpkins. I just work like that. I work like I know that I'm supposed to be number one. When I was walking up and down the road, I knew I was supposed to be number one. If you don't know that, then I'm gonna come off real fucked up to you. But I don't deal with that. Man, it really don't matter what? No. A nigga need to be able, like, yeah, like, dog, there's nobody in the state of Alabama. There's no one in the tri-state area. When it comes to media, whatever the fuck you want to call it, YouTube, there is no one bigger. And it's been like that since 2018. That's it. That's all. When it comes to entertainment business, there is no entertainment business in the state of Alabama that is bigger than Tactical Operations. There's no one that has these credentials when it comes to, promotion, marketing, resume. I need that, dog. I need that. I have to. And that's what I'm talking to. So that's why I talk to you like that. If you feel cool, well, I'm just cool, man. All I just needed me some money. I ask bitches I would ask bitches why they're cheating on their nigga so them hoes could tell me that I'm better than him. Not just saying it. Not just saying it because I'm there, meaning it. When I'm saying number one, I mean, go on YouTube, do your Google. There is nothing bigger than this. This ain't no motherfucking figuratively speaking, or I'm talking about future tense. There's no one anywhere remotely close that's even remotely close. But if you don't need that, if you don't need to be number one in your field, dog, there's so many places you can go and live in harmony. I don't play like that. My children have to be able to say, yeah, no, nobody. He's nobody. Him, that's him. You know what I'm saying? But everybody don't need that. I came up in the 90s. Well, we competed. It was about competing. Every day, it was about competing, not cheating or hating somebody out. I'm going to work until I'm good enough to beat you. It was such thing as fair play. If I have to cheat to win, I don't want it. If I got to buy my subscribers, I can't talk this way. I'm scared somebody going to find me out. I like shitting on niggas, man. I like being that nigga. I like it. I like it. I like walking into places and watching bitches try to fix themselves up for me to talk to them. I like that shit, my nigga. I don't need nobody to tell me to get dressed up and no shit like that. Dog, this is just what it is. So in order to be that type of person, when I'm out there in the street fucked up on them pills, I can never lose focus and feel like, well, really, I'm really only out here because when I went, I remember, see, if motherfucker would have never introduced me to the pills, I would have never been on the pills. No, I'm on these pills because I want to pop these pills. And this shit is not helping me. And I know it full heart well, and I'm still doing it. I'm in full control of this shit. This is why I was so scared when that acid hit. That's why I don't like weed, because I'm not in control. I need my mind. My mind is everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is, man. I ain't mean to get too crazy on y'all, but I'm telling you, my nigga. Check out Rory Kuntz Jr. He is a bodybuilder. This is a bodybuilder. Okay? The people I want around me are fucking ambitious people. If you need me to kick you in the ass every day to make you do something, you don't want it. You should want to be like, dog, I'm like, nigga, I can talk as much shit as I want because I worked for years to make sure that any room I step in this entire fucking state, a nigga can't talk to me. And as of right now in the Southern Hemisphere, when it comes to promotion and marketing, nobody can talk to me. There is no independent business. There's not one. That's what keeps me going every day, because I like to be that nigga. Nobody has to make me be that nigga. Money is gonna come with being that nigga. The work comes first. You wanting the money first, and then you'll work hard, you will always be a fucking nobody. You will never be able to say that you're number one statewide. You'll forever be in the house hoping that nobody sees you. I love getting dressed and going outside for no reason. Nigga, I might get on YouTube one time just to see what motherfuckers talking about, just to go in they StreamYard, just so I can sit there and be the top nigga on that bitch. That's the type of shit I like doing. But you got to put the work in first. I like shitting on niggas. Hold on, let me see it. Yeah, I know a bitch mad about that. Hold on. I gotta see it. I don't see him. Real, I'm gonna be. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be for real with it. I'm not playing with it. I'm not, man. You know, everybody, man. Nigga, I'm him. If you come in here, you know that you number 2. Period. When I step in, you number 2. Period. And I look for that in so Alabama. You know, I can say it, but nigga, I want the whole. You know what I'm saying? I want the whole thing. Never being, you know, just. That's why a nigga shout me out could never be the fucking, you know what I'm saying, highlight of my fucking life. Nigga, I need it on me. I need the numbers to say that this is undisputable. He's him. You can't have no award show. You can't do nothing without, well, we're going to put Big Facts Podcast, the rap trap and stupid rappers out of it. But for everybody else in the state, we doing the best part. I'm talking about real talk. But you can't want to be this way, but don't want to work. I've been celibate following the 3 S's for half a decade. That's how much I need to be number 1. Soon as I got control of my life, cut everything off, I'm back to me now. Oh man, I can fuck with the first 2 S's, man, but the third one. You must not mind walking in the room and just being one of the fellas. I'm not good with being one of the fucking fellas. When I walk in, I look at motherfuckers talking, motherfuckers change the conversation because the top dog is in the building. And this ain't just Alabama because we can go, when it comes to this lane that I'm in, niggas ain't, but that's something else. But shout out to that nigga, East Western. I still don't know what that means, but East Western said, no words, just straight $5 challenge. I appreciate that, big home. Shout out to Paper Kid Production and Publishing LLC. Turn the fuck up. Keep doing your thing, big home. Shout out to motherfucking Paper Kid Production and Publishing LLC. He said, keep doing your thing, big home. I'm going to keep doing that. I appreciate that love, big home. Real talk. And if you're doing some business, holler at me. We can make something happen. Shout out to that nigga Oak Williams in this motherfucker, nigga. Now, Oaks, I need you to let me know. If we counting up truckers, what number, are you the number 1 trucker in your state? You got to let me know now. Let me know. Or the number 1 comedian. But shout out to that nigga Oaks Williams. That nigga Oaks said, I've been there. So Oaks a street nigga. Oaks a street nigga. I always respect street niggas going straight and changing their life up. I always respect that. But I come from that, my nigga. Me and Gavin and me and Jay and like we used to go to the fucking club and see who could get the most numbers. Man, I ain't competing with no nigga. I don't know where you niggas from. Dog, it was about being that nigga where I come from. It wasn't about everybody just come in together. No, nigga, I'm better than you. I'm better than you. And I can prove it. Not through words, through actions. I will sacrifice everything that a motherfucker do so I can be number 1. If you don't want it that bad, then you don't want it that bad. But yeah, shout out to the Black Post. Shout out to Naeem Edwards. Shout out to Rory Coons. Make sure you go to his channel. Like I said, Real Bodybuilder. He gonna be the one. Him and Gauntt probably gonna be the one to go and get me in shape and shit. You know, we had that scare the other day. I got a goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta get that mindset with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like as long as hoes don't run away from me when I step in, I'm cool. But it's like, nah, you need to do it. So shout out to Rory, shout out to Gauntt for definitely having my back on that weight loss shit. Y'all handle business. Thank y'all so much for all the love. If you want to show love, go to the Cash App or the PayPal. Show that love. We moving forward. Let me see. I'm coming up on the rough side of the mountain.
Following where others lead.
Yeah, nigga. Flight Rick Cleaver on the motherfucking beard, man. You know what I'm talking about? Just finna lace a nigga with some gang, you know what I mean? Lot of OG nigga, you know what I mean? Nigga don't really give a nigga no game. The niggas that really be peeping it when they try to run it, you know what I'm talking about, man? But I can tell a nigga a lot by losing the way, you know what I'm talking about? And how easy it is to do it, you know what I mean? Following with others leading the way, you know what I'm talking about? And it really the blind leading blind, you know what I'm talking about? Big flight in the motherfucker, man, street free. Losing the way it be easy. Find out yourself, you ain't gotta believe me. I'm the wolf leader of the pack. When I done got it, I'm bringing it back. Niggas do anything for a stack. I'm taking that back, just give him a sack. I knew him from school, he was taking his hat. They gave him a yak, he don't know how to act. I hear about the crime, I know that they black. Every day a nigga get shot up. We the only one ruining this shit. The A-Raps and crackers ain't doing that shit. And they keep their foot out our neck. Let us be the threat, they'll run up a check. How many niggas left young and dumb where you from? And them niggas come back a vet. And niggas ain't caught on yet. A lot of these niggas might think I'm slow behind the fuck the Indian stove. Don't take food stamps and we in the ghetto. You know what I mean? How they gonna say goddamn EBT not accepted, nigga? Know what I mean? Nigga, you in the ghetto, nigga, you don't know where the fuck you know how this shit go. Nigga, bus better get low. Nigga be starving, we going in the robbing. Trying to get over and stay overcharged. You in the room with your partner the bar. Put the cap on the cap. Put the slam on his mind. Gotta do it every time. It don't matter about a nigga being day one. But it's a nigga A1. Knew they were fake. Knew they were hate. They can plot in their face, he won't say nothing. But that nigga one nigga hang with. In the hood, on that same shit, on that lame shit. You and them niggas from the same brick